Hello and welcome to my top 10 games of 2013. It's been a while since my last video simply because of all the games that I had on this top 10, it was these two in particular that I found it very difficult to decide my favourite. And yeah, I've taken the time to think about it. And number 2 on my list goes to The Last of Us. Now, The Last of Us is made by Naughty Dog, who are famous for the Crash Bandicoot series and Crash Team Racing, or Crash 1 to 3 and Crash Team Racing, which are all excellent games. Jak 1, 2 and 3, which I've beaten all of them, and one I love, 2, yeah, not a big fan, but 3 I really enjoyed as well. They also made Jak X, which I never actually played, but I've heard mixed things at best, and of course the Uncharted series, which is absolutely fantastic, especially number 2, which is universally like everyone's favourite. And yeah, The Last of Us is very. It builds on the template of Uncharted, but it sort of takes a more deeper emotional turn, where the game is more focused on survival than actual action. I mean, there are some action sequences in the game, but it's a lot more somber, let's just say, than Uncharted. It's not like 10 billion like explosions and all that, but yeah, when it's there, it's it's there for a reason, and it's done very well. But mostly it's a survival slash stealth game, where you basically have to make items to survive, and also try and avoid any sort of enemies and sort of take them out if necessary. And yeah, the story involves Joel and Ellie, who are sort of polar opposites, like an odd couple, if you will, who go on this journey. Basically, I won't spoil the story too much because you have to really sort of play this yourself to enjoy this. But they go on this adventure to basically you have to, like, their survival is key to like the human race basically, and yeah, the further it goes along, the more you sort of get attached to both these characters, and the more intense it gets when they're in any sort of danger, because you realise they're so close to getting to where they need to be. And yeah, the graphics are absolutely superb. I mean, some of the detail of some of the locations are absolutely superb. I mean, there's even, like, you'll sort of veer off to like a side area which doesn't have any collectibles or anything like that there, but it's still well detailed, which you rarely see from a lot of games and developers sort of going that extra mile to add a bit of detail here and there, just for the sake of it, rather than just sort of being lazy and just sort of leaving that sort of unfinished. And yeah, it's a nice little touches here and there. I mean, the story is very you kind of know where it's going, but that's okay, because like you don't want to sort of, I mean, I'm going to take this from a wrestling standpoint. You don't there's no unnecessary Vince Russo style swerve just for the sake of there being something original, rather, and it sort of sticks to the point and it works that way. So yeah, and the voice acting as well is absolutely superb. Troy Baker, who's in pretty much everything, and Nolan North, likewise, do a fantastic job. In fact, all the voice acting cast do a great job in this game. And yeah, it's fantastic. I didn't really get a chance to play the multiplayer that much, but at least tries some things differently compared to like other releases this year. And but usually a game like this would be my number one, but there was just something else this year that kind of eclipsed it for me anyway, because it sort of brought back great memories of another title. So unfortunately, this one only gets the runner-up spot. But if this is your favourite game of the year, I do understand, because it is that damn good. So yeah, Last of Us is number 2 on my list. Okay, and when I come back, I will reveal my favourite game of 2013. Stay tuned.